How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. What we got here is, this is the final issue of Warren Magazine's. Warren Magazine? The Rook. This is issue 14. This is from, it says April of 92, so probably about February. And the Rook ended right before Warren went under. This ended and then it got replaced with the Goblin, I think? Yeah, the Goblin. This has got the Rook. You know, this is a time-traveling guy. He travels with his ancestor in this time machine. It looks like a chess piece, a Rook. And he dresses kind of Western. It's kind of like time-traveling Indiana Jones in a way, sort of, but it predates Indiana Jones. But you can tell that they got kind of the same inspiration from the old serials. Really cool little series. Dark Horse, maybe? Somebody has out, it might be IDW or Dynamite, somebody has out a collection of supposedly all 14 issues, but I don't know if everything's there. This was not expensive. And usually last issues of something like this would cost a little more than normal. I think I paid $5. It's not mint, but it's close. Alright, what do we got here? The Master of Time faces hideous evil. Look at this shit. Rah. The Dane Curse, an epic thriller. This is something Dane. I can't remember his name. It's been a long time since I read this. Also featuring the Grey Grasshopper, the Goblin, Fighting Armenian, and Eagle. And this is what they tell you, and they're canceling. Then the good news, the premiere of The Goblin, April 20th. The Dane Curse, Sherlock Holmes, Goblin, Fighting Armenian, and Eagle. James Warren, publisher. Timmy Moriarty is the editor. Dan Alakis is the assistant editor. Any names in here I recognize? The cover is Jordi Penalva. Penalva. Okay. Writer is Colin Darkins. Bill DeBay, I know that name. Bud Lewis, Jim Stenstrom. Artist are Luis Bermejo, I think. My Spanish has never been good. Lee Elias, Rudy Nebres, Nali Panalagan, John Severin. Okay. This is the Dane Curse with the Rook. Illustrated by Luis Bermejo. Bud Lewis. This is really cool. It's a time traveling. Yeah, there's the Rook piece. See, just a really cool little series that I want to say when Harris took over most of the Warren shit, when they had Vampirella and all that bullshit, they brought the Rook back in at least one of those titles and maybe a one-shotter here and there, but nothing really happened. Okay, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back shit. Wouldn't mind having the sheets. Hey, A Study in Scarlet by Jim Stenstrom and Panalagan. This is that Sherlock Holmes one. This was kind of neat. Well illustrated. Sherlock Holmes stuff is entertaining. I'm not the biggest fan. It works, it's like 8-9 pages. It works. I can get through it. Superman. All kinds of Superman bullshit. The order designs. Please see the last page of this magazine for convenient retro. That's how these fuckers made a pile of money. They own this Captain's Club that sold this shit at a little bit of a markup. Alright. So there's the Goblin. This is Bill DeBay and Lee Elias. And it's got the Rook in it. And his ancestor, I can't remember his name, the Goblin. He changes. He's kind of like the Demon in a way from DC, but not really. It's kind of like them going, okay, this is how we would do that character. I'm sorry for being a little dark. It's a dark, dingy day outside today. More Empire Strikes Back shit. The Fighting Armenian and Heroes by Bill DeBay and Rudy Nebres. This was just like, it reminds me a little bit of like The Tick or Megaton Man, but more... really more cynical, because there's a little cynicism in The Tick and a little Megaton Man, but not like this. I like this Indiana Jones figure, Yoda Cap. Then we got Eagle, which is a neat little western by who is it? Dawkins and John Severin. Really good art. Look at this shit. I mean, it's really well done stuff. And I don't know how historically accurate. I have no idea. I don't know what tribes or whatever. Okay, I see Crow. I have no idea. These are supposed to be just really gorgeous shit. Reminds me a little bit of was it Grass Green was the one doing all the Texas stuff, like the Texas history shit, the old underground guy. I think that's who it was. Like Justin Green's his real name, I think. Warren Spirit back issues, yeah, they were doing the Spirit for a long time. A couple bucks an issue, yeah. Paying a little bit more to cover. I gotta see what the cover is on this. I forgot to look at that. This is the thing that always amazed me in these, because I had like 1 or 2 issues of Creepy, a couple of Eerie, maybe 1 Vampirella, and that's like something I got from my cousin, because 82, I was probably, when this, in all the Warren shit in, I was about 8. So, the movies. Look at this. You get whole movies. The Wolfman's Curse, Night of the Blood Beast, The Mummy's Ghost, Frankenstein Meets the Space Monsters, War of the Worlds, Beast with 5 Fingers, I was a Teenage Frankenstein. And all these collectors magazines. Just so much cool shit. That's how they made their money. I mean, you know how many kids spent their allowance on all this shit? You get all these toys. Oh, fuck. That's part of the fun of these Warren magazines is you read the stories. Like, hey, those are really cool. They're usually, well, you know, even if the story ain't great, the art's usually worth it. As long as you don't go overboard paying for these things. I mean, I wouldn't pay more than $5 for any issue. Oh, no, I take it back. Certain, you know, the very first issues I would. Just because I know I could resell them for it. You know what I mean? Movie projectors. What's the soundtrack? Yep. Old issues of the fucking Vampy poster that Count Gordeval still has up. I love this Frankenstein one. I love almost. Oh man, there's some of these kick-ass posters. No, Indiana Jones. God, I'm glad they're in this. I can change this horrible music. Trading cards and stickers. They have the V ones? No, this is 82. No, V wouldn't be out yet. The Rook back issues. $4, $5, $4, $4, 3. Yeah, it'd be cheap back then to get them all, huh? All the magazines. And then on the back, we got Film Fantasy Yearbook. We got a face melting from, that's Raiders. Then we got Horrors Movie Yearbook. We got, oh, Motel Hell. Friday 13th. Ooh, don't know. Alright. Hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, the last issue of the, what was the price on this? I didn't look. $2. 1982. Fuck what comics in 50, 45 cents, 55 cents, 50 cents. Wow. I mean, that's why I didn't buy a lot of kids eaters, because my allowance was so damn low. I couldn't afford. Bought this, I couldn't buy any more comics for the week. You know, that's the Rook from Warren. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye bye.